Alright, so today we're going to try to go over the basics of massaging your sleepy ferret. Massage can be great for anxious ferrets, ferrets who bite. It's a great way to bond, and it's good physical therapy. And it can also help you detect, weird lumps, unusual things, and just to get familiar with their bodies. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that you have a very sleepy little fuzz butt. Grab them, put them on your lap, like so. And then I'm going to start with the head. So massage is a little bit different than petting because you really get in with those muscles. So right now I'm just getting behind the ears. You can feel the little ear muscles back there. And I don't push too deep. I can feel the muscles, and I'm pressing a little bit, but I'm not digging in there like you would, with your own back. Because that's a little too much, and these guys are too tiny. So just kind of get in their ears, do a little circular movement. Right here is kind of where their sinuses are. So you can just go right above their eyebrows for however long you want. Basically, anywhere you feel a muscle, you can just rub. So I'm using my thumbs to support his head a little bit. Otherwise, there's very minimal pressure with holding him up. So I'm going to go down to his neck a little. And just get in there and feel the muscles. Obviously he likes it. This is really nice to do with, scared ferrets or like I said, bitey ones, because it really helps you get that bond. And obviously you can see he's awake a little bit, so he knows what's going on, and he loves it. Getting the head and the neck is very relaxing, obviously, and a lot of ferrets will just fall asleep and turn into putty. You can do this for as long as you want, but I'm going to move on. So I try to do the whole body whenever I can. So I like to get under his armpit and kind of massage there. And you never want to force anything. Just be very gentle. You can pinch a little bit, but don't force anything. Feel those little muscles. You can stretch, but again, don't force it. Just however far his little arm is willing to go. And then if you want, you can do his paws. I've watched some other videos and they always go really fast, and it's like, why go fast? Massage is supposed to be relaxing and calm, so I just take my time. Do nice, slow little rubs. Oh, he likes that, don't you? I know some ferrets are much more skittish, and they don't sleep this deep. As soon as you get them on your lap, they'll run away. So what you can do in that case is just go up to them wherever they decide to sleep and do it there. It's easier to do it on your lap, but it's not always possible. So now I'm going to move down the neck. If you want, you can get, there are lymph nodes right here. Whoops. Sorry. There's lymph nodes right here. Normally you can barely feel them. They're teeny little ball thingies, but it's a great way to tell if your ferret is sick or maybe has lymphoma or something. Then they would be big and swelling, maybe like the size of a pea. Yeah, you can massage their chest. Sorry, I'm a little nervous. Anyways, I said I was gonna get his neck. So you can feel their little spine. And if you want, you can get their shoulders back here. Kind of hard to see, but we get in their shoulders. And again, you don't want to pinch anything because, like, if I push too hard right here, that's his jugular. So that's not fun. And then you can just keep working down the spine. I don't actually press on the actual spine itself, but the muscle on both sides of it. And just keep going all the way down. I'm gonna skip that part because it's a little hard to see. But then his little booty, right here, got his butthole. Don't touch his butthole. But you can touch their thighs. They've got, you know, a little thigh right here. You can feel his bone right here, and then there's another bone right here, and then there's his feet. So I like to massage their thighs because it feels good. But don't touch the butthole. No? I'm not going to touch your butthole. Sometimes he farts when I do this. Get his little paws there too. And something you might not know, right here. See his little wiener? Here, in between his butthole and wiener, you can feel a little line, and that's called the penis bone. I think the actual term is called the baculum. It helps during sexual encounters. Obviously, he doesn't need that because he's neutered, but they can be a risk. You know, I've heard somebody whose ferret's penis bone got stuck when they were playing around in the dishwasher. So definitely, you know, be aware of that. It's just kind of good to know. And now, obviously, he's very sleepy. He's very tired. So this is a good time to, you know, feel for any lumps. Yesterday when I was doing this, I found little lumps right here, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this? And I looked real close, and they're on both sides, and I realized, oh, this is where their, you know, foot whiskers come from, so we're okay. It's very nice to have two ferrets for this reason, because if you do find something funky, you can go check your other ferret and be like, oh good, they both have lumps in the same spot. It's probably not a medical issue. It's probably some weird organ that I just don't know of. So speaking of organs, we do have their little bladder somewhere around here. Usually their bladders aren't very big, but when they are full, they kind of feel like a balloon. In the sad event that you have to help your ferret go potty, you do hold them up and you can squeeze it and feel it. You would want to take them from over here and just kind of squeeze a little bit, but I'm not going to do that right now. They have their spleen somewhere around here. You might be able to feel, yeah, there you go. And spleens are kind of confusing because when you have an enlarged spleen, it can get so big and it can it wraps around. You can see it all the way through here, and it's scary stuff. Let's see, I have a chart open. So, their pancreas is also kind of around this area. And then you've got like the kidneys, and then he's got his little tummy. I mean, it's all sort of right here, so it's kind of hard to tell. Obviously, you're just a ferret owner, you're not a vet, but, you know, this is a good time to just familiarize yourself with how it feels. If you go further up, I think it's somewhere around here. There's this little heart somewhere. And honestly, I cannot feel it beating at all. So that is okay if you don't feel it beating, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And this is also a good time to check their teeth because now he's out cold. Unfortunately, poor little Rom has like the worst teeth, and my camera's not getting it very well. Come on, there you go. So his teeth are nasty, like they're all gone. He plays too rough, but you know, I could be brushing his teeth a little bit more. He's almost 2 years old. No, he is 2 years old. He's on raw. He eats bones. He chomps down on them, but some ferrets do have worse teeth issues than others. So even though they eat raw, even though you brush their teeth, they might still get dental issues. So, you know, it's best to stay on it as much as you can. He did go to the vet a few weeks ago. They tried to get his blood out of his jugulars, which they had trouble finding. So that's what that is. And at this point, you know, your ferret is probably going to be dead sleeping and just like super floppy. He's going to do that. And you can make him dance or whatever you want. Yeah. Or you can keep massaging. Just kind of do whatever you want. Make him make silly faces. I don't think he likes that. Actually, I don't think he cares. Anyways, so that's it. Enjoy. Rub your ferret. And that's all I've got.